So hey, better stay and shimmy and sway. We'll be right back with more of Negro Day.
Is it in progress? Are we on? Are we live?
We are live, bitch.
Oh my
It's good
goodness.
Halloween nights.
Happy Halloween, girl. How are you?
Bitch, I thought we said we was gonna dress as characters.
Well, I am a character.
No, bitch.
I am who I am. I am what I eat.
Mm.
And it's dick, girl. Dick, 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 dick. No.
Girl, the rest. This bitch made me put this whole thing on, knowing that she was gonna slip into that motherfucking thing.
Girl, you know I'm easy peasy.
We thought we was going as anime characters. That's why I can't fuck with you hoes. I'd be so
Well,
mad.
there was, there was that movie, Emoji, the Emoji movie. Didn't they not have eggplant?
You never said a fucking emoji, bitch. Why the fuck am I dressed like Rambo? You look like a fucking eggplant.
Well, I am what I eat, girl. So anyway, since we're swapping stories on Halloween.
Yeah.
So I guess you got to start first. You got to tell me one of your stories from these dating apps.
Well, I do love some dick at night. Since you're eggplant, I do love some dick at night. That 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock dick. I'll be up at that time. Don't judge me. But well, I think I would do like a sniffy story.
Oh, okay.
I don't do grindr because I don't like the
we know.
but so just I want to say like a week ago, like I hooked up with this guy. I don't know if I already call it a hookup because it was so like I hate people who text and type and be like, oh, I do this and I do that and do all of this. And then when it's time to perform, bitch, I gotta be the solo act.
I
gotta be a solo. I gotta show you what I do.
Okay.
You're not doing what you're supposed to do. Like I hate stuff like that. Like I think that I haven't had a lot of I think back then, I would say like back in my 2016, 2018 era, I was on my shit because the niggas back then was different than niggas now. I think it's just all talk, all butt, all action, no nothing. Like I just, I don't really have a lot of stories because I'm not like you. I don't.
Well, just paint the scene for us. What happened? How did you talk? What did he look like?
I don't really. So he was Puerto Rican. I don't really swivel that side a lot because they are a little weird sometimes when they be having fetishes and they think they're black, but I understand that some things are things and but the whole I don't like. Can I just get into dick fishing?
What's that?
Dick fishing is basically when you saying something that's not what you have, fucking the whole scenario up. Because
so was it bigger, smaller?
I think if you are a 5-inch, 6-inch dick, you're small. Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna beat around. I think if you're 5 or 6 inches, you're small. In my opinion, I think that he was around 6. So and then it was just awkward because it was like I was like, this is not. I had to look back at the photo. Like this is not the photo. And it's a matter of I understand, I get it. A lot of men have ED going on. ED is a big thing. If you have that going on, don't fuck with me, because I'm going to embarrass you. I'll be like, okay, you could go now because you're starting to piss me off. It's 3 in the morning. You can go now. Just go. And he left. I don't give a fuck. You can see me in the streets and you could feel the type of way. I don't give a fuck. And he still texts me to this day asking me if I want to. What he said? Are you looking? I'll be like, no, I'm not looking. I'll never be looking for you. Because what the fuck? You come here, you had an 8-inch dick in the photo. Then when you get here, you got a 6-inch dick. Where the fuck? How did that even work out?
Where's the rest?
Where's the rest of it?
Where's the baby?
You use somebody else. I got you. I can't.
Whoa, was it falling out?
Yeah.
It kept falling out.
Yeah. It was almost. It almost made me think that I was really out here fucking with a bottom.
Bumper person.
Bottom for bottom. Bottom for bottom, girl, and it's crazy as fuck out here.
So I have a similar story to that. It's I met this person on Jack, and we were conversing, and he was like, "Oh, are you at home?" And I was like, "Yeah, come on, slide through." And so when he got here, got to my house, he was just, he was very quiet. I was like, okay. I was like, he just came in. I was like, hey, hello. He was like, hey. And then he sat down on my couch. And I was like, okay, cool. And he was like, can he, smoke his blunt first? And I was like, cool, we could do that. I don't mind. And I try to engage in conversation with him.
Stop doing that shit.
Well, because like
that's your problem.
No, like he wanted to smoke his blunt, and I was like, cool, you can do that, because some people.
Not in my house. I don't give a fuck.
It's drug free. It's
a drug free house.
And so I'm trying to engage with him in conversation, and he was just like quiet, like just.
I told you. What time was it, girl?
It was during the day. It was like midday.
It's midday. He's not trying to come with it. He's trying to get ready to do what he gotta do.
And so, and I was like, okay, cool. And so I was, like I said, I was trying to engage. He was paying me dust. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was just waiting for him to, finish smoking. And I got on my phone. I was on my phone looking at Instagram and stuff like that. And I turned to look at him. And then, like, mind you, I turned to look at him, and he started just there. And then next, he gets up and he leaves my house. And I was like, okay, so random, not like, and he just get up and leave, right? And I was like, okay, well, bye. And then like a day later, like he sent me another message. It was like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm fine.
And you respond, huh? Bitch, you're supposed to block.
No, okay, I should have in hindsight. But so I was like,
you keep playing with.
So I was like, yeah, I'm doing okay. He was like, well, like he felt he had to leave because he thought I was making fun of him on my phone. Like he thought I was talking to somebody and I was making fun of him. And I was like, no, I was just on Instagram. He was like, okay, cool. Can I slide through? And I was like, sure, why not? Like, whatever. Some people just feel uncomfortable. And so this time, so he came back. No, we didn't talk. We went straight to the action. And then I ran into the same roadblock was okay, because like he wasn't communicating in bed. He was just like I was asking like, okay, what are you looking to do? Like try to communicate, like, do you want to get on top of me? Because I was supposed to be bottoming for him, but like he didn't want to. He wasn't taking control of the situation, so I took control of the situation, and I was like, okay, do you want me on my side? Just crickets, just crickets. He's like, I don't know, whatever you like. And I was like, okay, well, this is what I like. Get it. I got into position, and it just wouldn't get hard. And by this time, I'm getting frustrated.
Here's your fucking problem. You'll be giving motherfuckers a second chance. By the time you text me some what's up, block, because bitch, go fuck with somebody else. I'm not gonna stay here and play with you. That's your problem.
No, here's the funny part though. This is the funny part. So I was like, I'm getting frustrated, but I don't want to yell at the man. And
I'd be yelling too. The fuck out.
So I was like, what do you want? Like, are we doing this or not? Like, I need for you to talk.
What he said?
He mumbled. The man mumbled. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. Like, this is not working. I think we can end it right here. And, yeah, I had him collect his things and just
You
go.
collect his things.
I made him collect his things and exit
Collect
left.
his things. You won't even get time to. We even get time to do all that with me, bitch. I'll be like, you know what? You can go.
And so,
Listen, you could dress outside because you can't dress in here because I'm tired of seeing you.
so yeah, I was like, girl, he came unprepared, wasn't working with the proper tools. I was like, girl, like, come on, like, let's. What's another story you got?
I love Dick at night. But
Yeah.
but I would say, okay, so I was talking to this guy. He lived in where he lived in? Damn. He lived in Lithia. That's like 35 minutes away from me.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, he said, do you want I said I do both. I hold same travel, so it don't really matter to me. Whatever you want to do. He went to where so he came to where I live. Mind you, I'm like, the whole time of conversation, I'm like, body pics, body pic, body pic, because I want to know what the fuck is coming over here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care, I don't care what you look like. You keep sending me, if somebody send me from the neck up, I know you fucking fat. If you send me from the neck up, I know you're fucking fat. I just want to prove what I already know. Send me a body pic. He said, I ain't got no six. But I said, I don't care. Send me a body pic. Let me see like what the fuck you look like. He sent me a body pic. And then when he got here, the nigga, the bitch was just big as fuck. I couldn't do nothing with that. Me at like 185 pounds, I can't do nothing with you because I'm not big. So I just had to let him down. And then he cussed me out. And I didn't really care because I closed my door. I don't know who the fuck he was talking to. You better talk to the motherfucking door. And I'm not gonna say here I play with you.
So my question is, how
Yeah.
big is too big?
If you are like, so he was 140 pounds when he showed up. He was like 220. That is 220 is too fucking big for me.
How tall was he?
He was like my height, so he was like 5'11".
Okay. 5'11".
And don't get me wrong. Just last year I was big, but I caught back up to like I understood my body. I understood like what I had to do to get back to the size that I wanted to be at. But a lot of you niggas need to stop catfishing with your bodies. Like, I will respect you. Listen, it don't take much. I'm not a biased person. I'm not a facetious person. If you honest with me, I will fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you be like, yeah, I got a little size, like whatever. Cause I've dated big niggas before, bitch. It is November about to be December. I need some big niggas. Cause skinny niggas is not gonna do it. It's about to be the cold season, and I need me a bigger nigga because I need a nigga to spoon weight that is, So if you're a big nigga, get in the comment section and leave your shit. I will look it up.
You better shop around, girl. And you better head and shop around. Because we do not body shame here.
We don't body shame over here.
It's a deception. No one likes a deception.
Yeah, I don't body shame because it's like yeah, I learned that last year earlier this year I was eating a lot, so I was on the bigger side, like bigger than what I am now. But I learned that in that moment I learned that I was very vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
I was very vulnerable in the sense that I had rolls, I was breathing. Girl, I walk from my car to somewhere, I'd be breathing heavy. So I already know I already know I'm not really a biased person. I just I wanted to be upfront with me.
I have.
Let's talk about the man that we
What?
the man that we share.
Oh, that man.
Yeah, the man that we shared, girl.
Well, apparently I had it first.
I don't matter, bitch.
And, no, I want to put it in chronological order.
Okay.
So I met this man on Jack, and it was one of the one of the gentlemen I had in the alleyway when I was cruising, and I was like, okay, because the person didn't send me a picture. We just met in person and did our quick 10 minutes of fun, and we parted ways. And then I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, yeah, girl, when I was sharing my story with you, I told you what he like. I didn't really describe them to you. I just, I was like, oh, that's just I had someone that weekend.
And then come to find out, the nigga lived down the street from me.
Why? How did you find that out?
How did I found? One day I was on Sniffies and he messaged me and we was talking back and forth and he was like, he looking for friends or whatever. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I don't mind being friends, And so I guess 12 o'clock came around and we started like doing different stuff and we started talking and he was like, I'm a little horny, I ain't had sex in like 3 days. I was like, okay, whatever. If you wanna chop it up, we could chop it up. Do whatever we gotta do. Okay, he sent me face pictures, he sent me everything. I said, okay, pull up, whatever. Pull up out this address, whatever. And so, what gave it away. Now, don't get me wrong, he could eat. I give him that. But when it comes to doing what he gotta do, 0 out of 10. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing. And I hate having to sit here and show you like what to do. So I just did what I had to do and was like, go on your way, because what the fuck? And then, I had to call you and be like, yo, like, I'm so fucking mad right now because I just wasted my time. And he was like, girl, who is this?
I would have seen, I
need sent you the photo. When I sent him that photo, he was like, bitch, I know him. And he paused, and I just listen. I was legit crying because I was legit crying. I didn't know what to do. I was crying and laughing at the same time.
I was like, girl.
He topped him on Saturday in the alley. Bitch, I died. I literally died because I was like, yo, that's my fucking wow. I'm disgusted. Like,
girl, it happens.
Girl, I was literally cooking and crying. Like, the bitch is laughing because he thinks that's funny, but I was literally out here crying. Because I let a bottom top me.
It happens.
Because I let a bottom top me.
It happens. This is the reason why I say it happens, because I know for us, we like black men. We majority date black men. And so people who date other black men, our selection tends to be small to pick from. And
I think all men. Let's just put it out there. Except the ones that was enslaving.
And so, there's going to be some overlapping. There are going to be some.
I know there's going to listen. Like, I know there's going to be overlapping because I've overlapped before. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just like, I don't like.
We're familiar.
Yeah, we're familiar. I don't like familiarity. I don't like that.
Oh, sister wife.
I've never fucked somebody my friend fuck because I'll be like, because we always swap and shit. Be like, you know this nigga, you know this nigga, you know this nigga, you know this.
And that's why sharing is important.
And you don't fucking share. And now you see how fucking important it is, because you have me crying.
Sorry, girl, it's not that bad.
You see me? You did see how I was crying?
It was chef's kiss.
It was 1 in the morning. I'm in here screaming and crying. For no fucking reason.
All right. Well, it has happened to me a couple of times. I remember one time I was in Yuma, and okay, it's two stories.
Yeah.
And so there's this one guy I met in Yuma, and he was a chunky man, and that's okay. I don't mind chunky men. And so, however, what became an issue is like he wanted to talk, And one thing about me, I have cakes. So I'm
So
not.
your penis as big? Okay.
Wait a minute. I have to set the scene. So,
Because I've met some fat niggas with some big things.
well, yeah, there's some big men with big dicks.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, one thing about me, I have cakes, and you need to be. There's a minimum to ride the ride. Unfortunately, there's a minimum.
What's the minimum, girl? For any fat nigga that's watching right now.
Well, my minimum is a very hard sex. Like you have to be a hard sex, like as in like an erect sex, I should say. The penis got to be hard at sex. That's the minimum. I mean, it'd be limited, but I mean, I know how to finesse some things. I how to work some magic. But 6 is the minimum to ride my ride. However, when I was ready to do the unpackaging, I had to lift and separate to find what I was looking for.
You had to what?
Lift and then separate because it was a mushroom. It was a small mushroom. I was like, oh, okay.
I'm supposed to continue? Okay. I guess I'm supposed to continue.
Lift, separate to find what I was looking for. And I was like, okay. And he's like, yeah, isn't it big? And I was like,
fuck no. You be playing too fucking much.
No, mind you, I was young. I was young at the
You a
time.
young shit, ho.
I was like, oh, okay. And so, and
How
the
old
girl,
are you?
oh, well, I should have said
How
the
old are
girl.
you?
Huh?
How old are you?
I was
You're thinking too hard, bitch. You weren't
19. I was 19. I was like between
You ain't
19.
young, bitch. You was thirsty ass thought.
No, I was 19.
You was
Because
thirsty ass
I was
thought.
still in the military.
Mm.
And so, girl wanted to do back shots. I was like, okay, girl, do what you got to do. I'm just going to think about what I need to get from Walmart. So while he was doing whatever that felt good to him, I was just thinking about the rest of my day. And so, but long story short, that was just a one-time thing. So fast forward a couple of years. Yeah, I was really big on condoms. So yeah, so fast forward a couple of years, I'm talking with a friend, and my friend was like, "Oh my god, I just met a guy. He's really cool. We're hanging out." I was like, "Okay, cool. Who is he?" He's like, "I don't want to tell you because I picked up a reputation of doing other people's men's.
That's crazy.
And it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Honestly to God, I don't go around fucking other people's men. I had them first, and people come second. Either way, either way, he was like, I was like, who is he? Can I see a picture? And like my friend was being very not want to show the picture. I was like, okay, that's cool. I was like, is y'all happy? He was like, yeah, okay, cool. Then that's fine. And then like a couple of weeks later, they broke up. And I was like, hey girl, so who is this man that you broke up with? And he finally showed me the picture because I was like, oh, I had him too. And it was the one.
The mushroom, huh? That was embarrassing because
I was like,
that's mad crazy. You know what's crazy? Back in I want to say 2020. I think it was 2020. I was fucking with this guy, and he thought we was together the whole time. I'm just like, it's too much going on in the world for me to be with you. It's too much going on. It was COVID. It was coming out for COVID. It was getting back to regular, and Gasper was happening, and I just wanted to be free and flowing and just do what I gotta do. Like we had an understanding. And I think that he caught feelings along the way. We had an understanding that, like, this is just, a little booty call at like 3 in the morning. I come to the house at 3 in the morning, whatever, da da da. Come to find out, he got mad at me because I didn't want to be with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like he used to invite me to like his family gatherings and parties that he had and stuff like that. And I was like, I don't really do stuff like that. But it's okay. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, he down the line, which is crazy, how a month after, all of a sudden now he has a boyfriend. Now, me being a private investigator that I am,
Mm-hmm.
I went and looked him up on Facebook. This boyfriend been in the picture. This boyfriend been in the picture.
Was he the one quarantined with? Was he
No, he
quarantined?
didn't quarantine with him. I guess they didn't live together,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't even quarantine anymore because we was outside. But
Oh,
my thing is that, like, you had a boyfriend.
why are you trying to play house with me?
Why are you trying to play house with me? You trying to play house with me? And you got a boyfriend. Go and play house with him. That's mad crazy. And like I saw him at the Nicki Minaj concert, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like disgusted because I was like, damn, I really be like when I get over shit and I see it again, I get mad all over again.
Yeah.
I get mad. I got mad because it's like I used to really get on my bed and come to you, which is crazy. You're not supposed to get ready for nobody. You hear me? Don't ever get your bed for nobody.
No, you can wait till next time. My business hours are between such and such time. If you out of it, I mean, oh well.
My business hours vary because sometimes I be here a little beyond the night.
I tell people my typical business hours during the weekday is from 9 to 11.
9 a.m.
No, 9 p.m.
Oh,
That's during the weekday because I'm an evening person.
Mine is
Um, but for the weekend, my business hours go from 8 p.m. to 1 in the morning. If
my
you
business hours is all day, all day, all night.
sometimes we people got stuff to do, you know.
I really like. I feel like if I really like, if I got errands to run, I might just and then do my errands. Get it a break. 2 hours later, do I give it a break? 3 hours later,
Multiple sessions in a day.
multiple questions. Like, it's like I'm very sex positive, and I say I'm sex positive because in the sense that, like, everybody be like, like you be fucking that. I don't. I love my body was meant to be touched. I think people be forgetting your body was meant to be touched.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you want to believe it or not, your body was meant to be touched. And a lot of times that people be so mad and just angry all the time is because they're not getting their body touched. You have never seen me mad. Because you know why? My body is meant to be touched and it will be touched. If it's
Properly.
like anybody. And like you could look at me as a hoe, I don't care. But you're the one sitting there mad because you're not getting touched.
And
But I'm always
judgy.
gonna get touched.
Girl, so I have a story.
What?
It's a grinder story.
Yeah.
So I remember one time, I was talking to a Latino person, and it was kind of limited. So I had to use Google Translate. So I mean it hey, language should not be a barrier when there's Google around. So
Google don't always be right anyways.
huh?
Google don't always be right anyways.
Well, it's just enough. Just get enough. And so I ended up going to this person's house, and when midway through, people came into the house, his house, because I went to his house, and people came in his house, and he got up, greeted his people, and then came back into the room, and then we continued. And then when we were done, he was like, he pointed to the window. And I was like, you want me to go out of the window? See, see,
To the left, to the left.
see. I can't
Woo.
go. Can I? No, not through the front door. No,
No.
window. See.
You going to hell.
And so he left the room so he could go around. I was like, son of a bitch. Like, my fat ass going through a goddamn window. And sure enough, I exited
Sure
out
enough,
that
got your back.
goddamn window. He was like, quiet, quiet. And I was like, God
I
damn
was
it.
supposed to be quiet going through the window.
Girl, I did it though.
What the fuck? Quiet, quiet. Ooh. That's why you don't go to people's houses. That's why you don't go to people's houses.
And so I was like, I'm way too old to be sneaking out of
Through
some.
windows, yes. That's mad crazy. Why is you doing that to yourself?
Girl, I didn't know it was going to happen, but you know, you ever hide in someone's closet or underneath somebody's bed?
Closet, yeah.
Why would you hide in the closet?
I was going to USF, and I was messing with this guy, and I guess that like he had a boyfriend. So he was like, I was like R. Kelly trapped in the closet. While he in the room arguing that somebody here, whole time, yes, bitch, somebody is here.
Did they find your clothes?
No, girl, I only wear a hoodie and a pants. I dashed that shit up so quick. I ran in the closet. I put my shit on. I was like, I was in the closet just putting my clothes on because I'm like, if I really gotta fight this bitch, I really want to be clothed fighting this bitch. Come to find out, these bitches were in the bathroom arguing, and then they start fucking. So I just left, and I slammed the door too, so he knew I was leaving too.
Not to be Tyler.
Slammed the door. I slammed the room door. Then I slammed the front door. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Then he was like, then he come outside. He said, "Who the fuck is that bitch?" I ain't even answer because I don't know who bitch is you talking about. Because this bitch right here will beat your ass up. Somebody can argue with you. Yeah. Stop playing. Listen, I want this to be clear. I want y'all niggas to understand. If y'all are with somebody, be with that person.
Be with them.
Yeah. Be with that person. No, seriously, on some real shit. If y'all niggas is with somebody, why be with somebody to then cheat on them? If you don't want to, like, this is the problem with relationships. They don't work because y'all not open and honest with what y'all want or what y'all want to be. Stop trying to be with somebody because it's convenient to you, because it's like you want to be fill a void in your life or something, when you can really just be happy by yourself. Because if you want to be with somebody, still fuck somebody, it means that you are insecure with yourself because now you're sitting here thinking that, oh, I want to fuck other people, but I still want to have a fallback. Because if this person reject me, I still got somebody next to me. And that causes problems because now the other person is so insecure that you really be out here fucking with them. Like you be tearing somebody down, don't even know it. Emotional barriers be breaking down. I just need your niggas to just love yourself and love who you're with.
Yeah, because like that creates, like hurt people, and then people be jaded, and then you go through that that angry.
Y'all be out here spreading STD. Stop that shit. Not just like y'all be out here just fucking raw. That's crazy. Every time I see a video, a bitch be raw, they're like, damn, y'all bitches ain't scared. Bitch, I be scared.
Girl,
I be scared. Let me tell you something. I don't fuck nobody raw. I'm sorry. I be scared. If I'm not married to you, we not doing none of that shit. Cause like these niggas just be out here fucking everybody raw. That's mad crazy.
Because they got that prep mindset. It's like, oh, I'm on prep. I can't catch.
No, it's not even about prep mindset. Is that you don't know, and you never will know. And at the end of the day, you gotta figure out like what you want. And I want everybody to understand that like there's so much to give to the gay community, but we just don't be fucking with each other like that. And that's the reason why a lot of us be at competition, be so mad with each other, because it's like that's why we can't even know how to use the apps right, because we be so we be so hurt. We come on our apps hurt, and we come on our apps
Mhm.
with problems. Everybody, every time I read a bitch thing on thing, it'd be like, oh, they don't got no time for this, and I fuck nigga and all that shit. I'd be like, you're hurt. Get off. Go and heal. This is
Yeah.
not where you're gonna heal. Don't
Supposed
be
to be having
annoying.
fun.
Go and heal.
Yeah.
Go and heal. And on that note, guys, I'm out.